My name is Naomi Sesay. I am Head of Youth Media and Engagement for Media Trust. And I'm here to talk about Generation Z. Who here has been a young person? I thought so, that's great. They say that Gen Z have a really short attention span. They said that millennials had a 12-second attention span. Who knows if that's true or not. They say now that Gen Z have an 8-second, but what they really mean, my son actually said to me, no, it's not that we have a short attention span, it's fragmented. Because we can actually look at our phones, look at a screen, play our games, and do our homework at the same time. And I actually kind of like dispute that. I had massive big arguments saying you can't do that, your homework whilst you've got these screens on, but yes, they can. My son's now in university at Queen Mary's doing robotics, so maybe he was right and I was wrong. But I asked my daughter if she can just give me a little kind of glimpse of the day in the life of her life. And she said, why would I do that? I was like, no, maybe some research. I don't know. And she was like saying, okay, I'll give you something, but can I delete some stuff first? And I was just like, I really wanted to catch her out somehow. So she gave me this, and she kind of like was showing me how it all worked. And one of the things that she showed me was that food was quite important to Gen Z. Food is really important. Now, if you're thinking about environment, if you're thinking about organic, if you're thinking about things that are going to be nutritious for people and the environment, food is a great connector. And they say that Generation Z will be the greatest chefs because they feel that nutrition is quite important. So she has quite a lot of food on her Snapchat. In fact, nearly all of her friends are always snapping their foods and sending off. I'm sure millennials do that, right? Do you do that? You kind of like go to a restaurant and you snap your food. Generation X says, why? Just eat it? Why are you showing everybody when you're eating? That's just really weird. But millennials do that, and Gen Z have done that too, and they're actually doing it in a really lovely way. So I'm going to show you a little bit of a day in the life of my daughter. She goes to the Brit School, so she is an interactive visual design student, and but this is just kind of like her normal snap day. And warning, there are a few things there which 15, 16-year-olds are doing that you'll probably think, but those are somebody else's kids, no. So what is the future? The future in terms of technology is really simple. It's just going to be more of it. We can't stop it. It's happening. We are, as human beings, really, really good at creating stuff. And the stuff that we create, the generations will consume it and even make it even better. So we've got artificial intelligence, which is going to be coming through virtual reality, augmented reality, and quantum computing. And it's only going to be, we're going to be in a space where Generation Z will know this so implicitly. The generation after that, called Generation Alpha, are going to be it. So all of this kind of information means, what does it mean for the leaders of the next generation taking over your organizations, and what does it mean for you? What does it mean for you in your jobs? What does it mean for you? So we have to actually keep up on our toes. We actually have to learn what they know if you're going to engage, because they will disconnect. But I think the most important thing in all of this is that we've got to remember that, first of all, we are humans. We have values, we have morals, we have ethics, we have a very innate sense of connection anyway. So therefore, we can't allow technology to override our humanity. We can't allow that to happen. And it's really important that we guide Gen Z, and they're very open to mentors, very open to guidance, as long as you do it their way. It's very, very important to actually guide them in those kind of values. Because if we do allow technology to take over, and soon there's going to be little kind of like bots inside our bodies telling us how high our cholesterol is, if we've got diabetes 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is, we're going to just kind of like relax and let technology take over, which will be a tragedy. Because it is human beings who are actually creating this stuff. So therefore, what are the powers innately that we have, which is beyond our 5 senses? What is that? And how do we actually create ourselves into better human beings in terms of our humanity in order to give it back to the generation below. So being human is a given, but keeping our humanity is a choice. My name's Naomi Sesay. Thank you very much for your attention.